Shakur Stevenson returns July 12th against foe William Zepeda. But Shakur Stevenson won't be headlining this card. Shakur Stevenson will be the co-main event for this card. It's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Black Mage, a.k.a. I could just do this all day, the two-time Demontage champion of the world.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button.
Check it out, man. Shakur Stevenson returns. Finally gets William Zepeda in the ring for the WBC lightweight world title. But Shakur Stevenson isn't headlining this card. Shakur Stevenson isn't the main event on this card. He is the co-main to Edgar Berlanga and Hamza Shiraz. Yeah, that's right. So two fighters that I would argue are lesser known than Shakur Stevenson probably make less paydays. Of course, Edgar Berlanga got the Canelo fight, but how popular is Edgar Berlanga still, right? Shakur Stevenson is co-main event to him, to Edgar Berlanga, right? Now, him and Edgar Berlanga was cool back in the amateur days. So, Shakur probably was like, you know what, I'll be the co-main. This is my guy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? I'm not sure how cool they still are, but I remember I'm sure some of you guys seen the video of them being teenagers singing in the room, right? I believe it was some amateur stuff. But now Shakur Stevenson's fighting on Edgar Berlanga's undercard against a guy that most people in America don't know, and Shariz, right? I don't even know if I said his name right. Hamza, the guy that robbed Carlos Adames, the guy that I feel that got beat by Carlos Adames. Yeah, that's right, that guy. He's going to be the main event on this card. Now, Shakur Stevenson also is allegedly, he's no longer with Matchroom Boxing, J.Prince, and he's now with Lou DiBella. Yeah, that's right. And it says this quote from Dan Rayfield. And reporting on July 12th card with Shakur Zepeda, source with knowledge of specifics told me Shakur split from Matchroom and his manager, J.Prince, has hired Lou DiBella as his promoter for the event to keep an eye on stuff, handle behind-the-scenes stuff, and maybe do some media, end quote. Wow. So Shakur Stevenson is done with all these guys digging in his pockets. At this point of his career, Shakur Stevenson looking to dictate his own terms. And really, at this point, Shakur, do you really need a promoter? Do you really need a manager? Somebody in Shakur's team, somebody close to him, told him that he don't need nobody. They told him he don't need nobody. So now Shakur, wow, surprisingly to me, honestly, he got rid of Eddie Hearn relatively quick, right? He did his little fight run with Eddie, and he upheld his end of the bargain as far as the contract is concerned, and now he's moving off to his own thing now. Got rid of J.Prince as well. I mean, really, a lot of those guys, you got all those people you paying, right? And none of them getting you the big fights anyway. So now he's hiring Lou DiBella. Shakur Stevenson probably is going to be able to dictate more things, right? Lou DiBella is going to do things the way Shakur wants to do. I mean, he's going to keep an eye on things. Make sure guys get paid, right? Because rumor has it that he didn't get paid on time. So that's the reason why he was so upset. This is just what I heard. It's just a rumor. So I don't know, you guys. Shakur Stevenson signing with Lou DiBella. It could work out for him. Shakur Stevenson, I think he has enough juice in the game, even though he's still relatively young. I think he has enough skin in the game, and his name will carry throughout the sport because people just want to see Shakur Stevenson, right? But would this hurt him getting a potential fight with Gervonta Tank Davis in the future? I don't think it should, right? You know, if Tank and these guys really want to fight, they'll make these fights happen, y'all. You know, all this other stuff is just hurdles and obstacles they put in the way for something they don't really want to deal with, right? So Shakur Stevenson is the co-main event. Surprisingly, right? He's supposed to be making $6 to $8 million a fight. He's the co-main, so that makes you wonder, what the hell is Edgar Berlanga getting, right? He ain't touched a world title. He ain't moved up in no weight class. All he did was get lucky and found the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow via Canelo, right? That's the only thing that happened for him. He ain't done nothing significant in the sport. You know, I'm still trying to figure out whatever, right? Salute to Edgar Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? I think he needs to go ahead and get through this fight with this guy, and then we go see what's next, right? But Shakur Stevenson, William Zepeda should be a fun fight. William Zepeda is an action fighter. He throws a lot of punches, but Shakur Stevenson is a different animal entirely. One of the best defensive fighters you'll ever see. And we're going to see if that still holds true against the action machine gun punching William Zepeda. Tell me what you guys think. Shakur Stevenson no longer with Matchroom Boxing. He is doing his own thing now. Was it the right move? Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.